And we're live. It's like old times. Do you remember the days when we just go live like this? There was no intro.
Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end, apparently. So Paul McCartney
and it was just us two on the first ever Spudathon. Although this isn't the anniversary of the first ever Spudathon. That will be our next Spudathon.
No, it's not.
But this is the anniversary show because sometime last week, October the 6th, was 1 year since the concept of 2020 Rendezvous, the mini-series, was made.
That's right. Yeah, the late night phone call that started all this.
So we're here as we were, and I've got my Winamp player.
Fabulous.
And we should listen to the first song before I do any hellos or anything else. We're going to listen to the first song that I sent Chris. I said, Chris, I've done a bit of a Blur rip-off for our back catalogue, our fictional back catalogue. What do you think? And this is it, so hopefully you can all hear this at home.
I wish I had a solo album that I'd release
And then you took it up to the next level.
Let me pull it down a bit.
Just turn it down for us, Dave, because it's a bit...
So you were saying at that point you were sold?
Yeah, completely. And then you did this section, and it just took it to another level.
Just the random Graham Coxon notes.
But those disco bass lines of Alex James and everything. Mr. Mo.
It's funny because I went off this song really quickly.
No, this is always. It's just nice to hear this one. It's all the. Wasn't that the Mustang as well? All the woo 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 with the tremolo arm.
Very possibly.
Yeah.
I have no idea whether we're talking at the right level over this for people to hear us.
Yeah, people need to comment to see if they can hear what we're saying.
This is
if not, we'll just say it again
school,
afterwards.
the way the stream was back in the day when it was just me and Chris talking nonsense. Does everyone remember who was with us on that first ever stream back in October 2020? They can hear us. That's good.
Oh, they can hear us. Better not slag them off then, eh? Not that we'd ever slag people off.
Only Ricky.
Oh, completely. He's suspicious in his absence.
I think he's due soon on the stream. And we'll see who else turns up on the stream.
I got best bit. Amazing.
See, and that's how we did it back in the day. It was literally just streaming off Winamp, trying to look all 90s and get the vibe right. But I think Ricky and Trevor have joined us. Hang on, let's have a look. See.
Are they there?
Hey, they're there. Hello, guys.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, and Ricky's there as well.
Hello.
It's like old times, isn't it?
Hello.
It's like we're back on the old layout. So we
Don't say layout.
Won't say layout, no. That'll be sad. But should we start the show properly then?
Yeah, why not?
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Double the amount of fish that he turned into wine.
They remind me of the heady.
True, it needs to grow up. And he's back. Yes, kebabs definitely come from Turkey, and you can say that.
Starting proper.
Hello and welcome. Tonight's show is Space Potato's 1 year birthday. It's our anniversary. Woo! But first, the man who's had more anniversaries and birthdays to deal with than most, what with being married and having 4 kids, it's Chris.
That's true. I do have 4 kids, but I don't like to talk about it. Never mention it.
And of course, the man whose birthday was last week, it's Trevor.
Hello.
And the man who's about to celebrate his 35th anniversary with the love of his life, his right hand, it's Ricky.
Hello. How you doing?
And of course, there's me, who's always celebrating something just for the subs and the likes. So please share and subscribe. I'm going to turn that round a bit so I'm a bit more centered on there. Hope you liked our little false start there. Let's do all the hellos now. And we got someone spamming in the comments. Go away. Right, I've actually lost the early people on it, so I'm very sorry if I've missed anyone here. But hello to Rebecca, hello Robert Bone, hello Anne, hello Brian, hello Evelyn, hello Donna, hello Sharon, hello Mike Barnes, Brian Craven's there, Jackie Luck, Phil Luck I'm assuming as well, Christine of course, did I say Donna? Hello Donna. Mike says happy anniversary, thank you very much. Oh, we got some more spammers there. Wolfgang, hello Wolfgang. Oh, we got another spammer. What's going on? Have we suddenly got popular where people want to spam our stream? Someone's mentioned Bonnie. Is he watching? If you're there, Bonnie, hello. And David Mitchell, hello mate. John Chappell as well. And have we got anyone over on YouTube commenting yet? We got Jackie Luck there and Eddie Cridgelington and Candy Acid saying hi all. Lovely. Well,
good evening, people.
Yes, please share the stream, and that's not one of those things I just say and then you ignore me. Actually, press the share button and write it, post it to your Facebook wall, post it to your YouTube page, whatever. That was really helpful. And also subscribe, and if you're on YouTube, click the bell notification, because that will alert you when we release a new video. Coming up, we have loads and loads and loads of old songs. We're not doing any of the chart this week. That'll all carry over till next week. I will tell you at some point what the chart would have been, so that you can build on that. But we're playing all old songs to celebrate the anniversary. We got an old song from Trev as well. We got Chris's album of the week. We got Who Said It. We got Trev's True or False, Ricky's Confession, and Jesus the Pen. So don't forget to keep voting. Shall we play the first song? What do you think the first old song's going to be, eh?
No Monday.
Learn it to fly.
Rebel, rebel.
Rebel, rebel.
No, we're going to start here. We're going to start here with the title track, the one that always plays at the end, and it's like an intro music or whatever, but it never really gets played as a piece to watch the full video and everything like that. So this is the title track of 2020 Rendezvous, which is called 2020 Rendezvous. Here we go. So there we go. That was 2020 Rendezvous, the song. That's been a long time since we've properly played that as a song rather than just being intro or outro stuff. And
must be a good 6 months since that was last played.
Yes, there's so much that we can do. Look how far you've come, or look how much you've done so far, says Bex. That's very good. Hello, Bex. Hello to Gage as well. I saw him in there. Who else did we miss out on? Hello to Ricky is commenting in the comments. We've got a thing here from Robert Bone saying, with Chris being a big Nirvana fan, was his T-shirt choice in 2020 video inspired by the similar one Kurt Cobain wore?
No, actually, it was more going for the... although I get that, but it was more... I took a bunch of clothes down when we did the filming, and it was more a case of trying to get the sort of blur... If you look around that sort of period, Graham's always got stripy I think Graham still wears stripy T-shirts now. And when my friend Jamie Wilkinson stood in as the Graham Coxon substitute, he wore a stripy T-shirt, so he would look... So it's trying to get that sort of vibe, but yeah.
Didn't Kurt wear a stripy jumper, though?
No, it was a T-shirt, the green one. I've seen it at the exhibition in Seattle.
So thank you to the people who have actually shared this so far. But not everyone has, so please share. That would be lovely.
Gypsies, tramps and thieves.
We've got our first filming date next weekend, so we're not going to be doing a Spudathon next week because we will be filming on Saturday and then travelling around doing stuff on Sunday. But that'll be exciting, won't it? All of us four together for the first time.
Oh, yes.
The gang back together again.
Which will be...
Should be fun.
Should be fun. Don't be too excited, Trev.
Well, there was a bundle of excitement there for meeting up. Sorry, I was sending a text. I was getting hassled by George. Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I will be.
There's nothing like enthusiasm, and that was nothing like it.
I had all my enthusiasm kicked out of me years ago.
What particular straw broke the camel's back there, Trev?
The woman.
Woman.
The why?
The way. Nah, I'm looking forward to it.
That'd be fun, man.
Yeah.
Not seen you since March last year. It's going to be ace.
It will be very, very good.
See if I've changed. See me new foot.
Just don't come dressed like you were in that party.
See me new foot.
What have you done to your foot? It's wooden.
I've just got a new one.
No, left one had to come off. Had to make a new one.
Well, I'm not going to stick to the sequence of events. I think now's a good time to play the second of our old songs. I was going to play something different, but let's do Mr. Jenkinson. Seems like a fair time to do that.
It's a classic.
It is.
I'll say that. What you doing?
Mr. Jenkinson, you're very, very clean.
Very, very clean.
But you've got a dirty mind. Life's unkind and you're that way. Mr. Jenkinson, you're working very hard. But you haven't time to think. You're on the brink of something. But I don't mind. If the people knew what you were like, when you're on your own late at night. Mr. Jenkinson, you're locked up in your room. Locked up in your room. The secrets that you keep are far too deep for everyone. Mr. Jenkinson, what's in that little bag?
Whatever's in that bag?
The kinkiness you hide deep inside. We'd like to hear from you. I've often wondered if you had a girl. Would she change the makeup of your world? Jenkinson, you're very, very clean. Very, very clean. But you've got a dirty mind. I don't mind that you're that way inside.
So we got some great comments here. That was Mr. Jenkinson there. Lots of people saying it was a classic. Donna there saying definitely a classic. But we've heard that you're very, very clean. Yes. Bex says this song reminds me of last year's Christmas, which is very nice. Yes, I know what you mean. Such a catchy song, but then again, they all are. And hello to Neil Luckett and Debbie March over on YouTube as well. Space Potato should do a Christmas song, says Bex. Yes, well, that has been discussed about.
It has been discussed, yeah.
3 minutes before you posted that, or 2 minutes before you posted that. So it's like we're all psychic or something. Right, I'm going to do something that's unconscionable. And I'm going to remove the names. I'm going to remove the lines from the screen so you can see the raw Zoom call. And we're going to do something that we don't usually do, but we're going to bring in Sean, because Sean was and is part of the 2020 Rendezvous team and did the interviewing and the filming or whatever. So we thought we'd bring him in for some of it. It may make the screen look weird when we go to songs and all sorts of stuff like that, but you're just going to have to put up with it. Hello, Sean.
Hello. It's blowing my mind a little bit. Hang on a sec. Sorry.
Where's he gone? There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
It's been a while since I've done one of these. Completely forgot how to do it. And I was
You're rubbish
watching
with
the
computers,
show,
aren't you?
Right, so I'm watching the show and I'm hearing Dave start to think about talking to me, and then suddenly the Zoom meeting kicks in and it's like, you're there. Hello, everyone.
Hello. How are you doing? And congratulations, by the way, on Computer File reaching 2,000,001 subscribers when you text me. As I said, it needs to be 2,000,001 a Computer File Odyssey.
Computer File Odyssey, absolutely.
Wicked.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's it's a big moment. Although they are just kind of, as we know, arbitrary numbers. It's just a number.
Of course, but
an amazing thing to hit. A few hundred subscribers. It's just bizarre to hit millions.
Yes, so 2 million subscribers. So congratulations on that. And obviously the post in Ricky's boring club the other day, when I think that's just going to have to be a regular thing, just as a joke. Because
I think we're going to have
computers.
Lots of things.
I do.
What are other channels that are? What other channels are you doing as well? Because you've got your
Pots and Trowels, my gardening channel. Yes, a much more lowly viewing figures on that. But yeah, we're hoping to climb to 1,000 on YouTube before Christmas. That's our plan. On Pots and Trowels. But yeah, if anyone follows it on Facebook or knows about it, we're on 17,000 on Facebook. But as Facebook went down recently, it made me think we need to push YouTube more. Let's get more on YouTube. It's much more stable and less challenging in some respects.
But of course, I met you via Computer File, being a nerd myself. Yes. And
yeah. Well, you being a nerd, me being a little bit into music and thinking, what's this character sent me? This sounds interesting. I'll have a listen to this. Yeah.
And we've done all sorts of stuff. So it's lovely to have you back on the Spudathon, and you'll be resuming your role as the interviewer on Series 2, being the background voice, asking the questions.
Yeah. The voice of justice.
So I'll have to kind of revert to remind myself what I'm supposed to know and what I'm not supposed to know, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, what was this life where I play this role?
Well, I've got we play a game now on the show. I don't know if you've seen it recently, but we play a game called Who Said It, and it's a bit of a special one this week. And I thought it would be a good thing to play with you on here. Here's the usual intro. In the week where Robert Plant and Alison Krauss share a new original single, and, believe it or not, R. Kelly's sales soared 500% after his guilty verdicts.
What?
We're going to play a game called Who Said It? And this week we're asking, who said it on the Spudathon? Me, Chris, Ricky, or Trevor?
Who said it? Who?
Could I just make I might become a nonce.
Oh.
What? Well, if that sales double by 500%.
I'm not sure it's worth it.
I might become a nonce.
It's not worth it.
All right, I won't then. Doing it for content. Doing it for the content.
Let's start that again. Okay.
Can you edit that bit out?
Oh, that was brilliant. Right, let's start with the simple one. Let's do a quick fire on these. It's still coming up. Say who said it? Matt Bellamy versus Tom York from last week. Sorry, everyone.
Oh, wow.
It's actually between us four and with Sean. You can be the wild card here. And, I share my birthday with Bob Harris. Who said it?
Me.
Oh,
Hang on, who's it between?
It's between all of us four.
it's a very confident me there.
Because I do share my birthday
Chris,
with Bob Harris.
Ricky, me, and
sorry.
Trev. It's quotes from us from the Spudathon. Did you not
Chris.
listen to anything?
Maybe rather than weighing in and saying it was me, I should try and guess who it is. How's
First,
that?
okay. Well, anyway,
All right,
I share my birthday with Bob Harris. I said it was an easy one to
Chris.
start with. Saying Chris. What about you, Trev? Anyone else? Everyone going Chris, right? I'm just going to take Chris as the answer because he gave it away. Yes, it was Chris. Right, lovely.
All right.
Okay,
Chris,
let's do this one better. If you know it was you, don't blurt it out. I haven't had a bath for a couple of years now. Who said it?
That is going to be. Yeah, I think that's going to be Ricky. But no, maybe not.
I think.
I think that might have been Trev.
It's
I
definitely
think
not
Trev.
Dave because Dave has baths all the time.
He has one every half hour.
Yeah. I think Trev as well.
Trev then.
Can't see Trev sitting in a bath.
And Trev, do you think it's you?
I think it's me because I actually haven't had a bath for a couple of years.
And it is true. It is you.
To be honest,
I
it was
only-
very
it was-
clean.
I only have a shower.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Got one here. It's Sunday, a gay of dog. It's Sunday, a gay of dog.
Well, that's you, isn't it?
That's you then, isn't it? That's Dave.
It's you. You're
that's
the
you,
only
Dave.
one who says that.
It was said as an accident, tongue twister. It was
Yeah,
actually
you.
Chris.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
It's Sunday, a gay of dog, a day of
of
God.
dog.
You went like that. You got it wrong.
Jesus.
If your head was a tyre, it would fail its MOT.
That's a Ricky.
It's
Ricky, I think.
That is Ricky.
Oh, that's a classic.
That's a quote from. Yeah,
Nothing wrong with a soaped up man.
What?
that feels like a Trev again.
Yeah, that's a Trev.
Gotta be Trev.
Yeah,
I remember saying that.
That's 100% Trev.
That's Trev,
Oh.
yes.
Oh, dear me.
Cozy warm. That sounds like a 70s prog rock drummer.
That's a Chris, right?
Chris
I
Harris.
would say that's Chris.
I would say it was Ricky. Cozy warm.
Cozy warm. That sounds like a 70s prog rock
It could
drummer.
be me.
I think I've played his drum kit in the past actually. Cozy Warms.
I'm going to go with Chris.
Trev, who you saying?
Chris.
It was
Chris.
me.
Sorry, Dave.
As
We're
long
stealing
as
your glory.
they're cheap and pierced.
Cheap and pissed.
As long as they're cheap and pierced.
Wow.
That's Ricky or Trev.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to go with Trev. Cheap and pierced.
I don't remember saying
Trev.
that.
I don't remember saying that either. I don't think it's
Who are
me.
you saying, Trev?
I don't remember saying it, so I reckon Ricky.
It was you, Trev.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why would I say that?
What were you talking
Right, we got
about?
a few more of these. When we're on tour, I think I'm going to have a lovely bath.
That's not Trev. I can
Ricky.
rule him out straight away.
I think that, yeah, that's me. I think that was me. So I do every now and again have a bath when we're on tour.
So who is everyone saying?
Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky.
Because
That is Ricky. Yeah. We've got about three more here. This is great. You was showing your precision off, then you held up something hideous. Who said it?
You.
Yeah, that's
Ricky, yeah,
that's got to be
you.
Dave.
You.
It's you to Ricky because he had his
This is
face
some
and then
kind
he
of
held
like
up a
27 string guitar.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Very true. Here's the best one. I like the verticalness of hoovering.
What?
I like the verticalness of
That
hoovering.
is
That's gotta
OCD
be-
master Ricky, sure.
Yeah.
The vertical
Ricky.
was it me? I thought that might have been Trev.
No.
I like the vertical?
See, I do like hoovering. I like hoovering up.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, it's got to be Trev.
But I wouldn't do it vertically because it would stammer.
Right, so what are we saying here? Come on, everyone shout their answer. It really doesn't matter.
Ricky.
I want to go with Trev.
No, Ricky.
It is Trev said that.
Wow.
But it wouldn't work.
Maybe it means that you're vertical.
A lot of shit that we say doesn't work.
Right, I'm going to do two more.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
We live in a 24/7 universe.
It's
Ricky.
you, isn't it?
Dave.
Dave.
That was
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I'm on the wrong planet. These people aren't real people. My friends and family are on the moon.
That's me.
Yeah, Ricky.
Ricky, I think.
We can't stop it. It just happens right in this stuff. It just drips out of us.
Chris.
Oh, Chris.
Absolutely,
probably.
Chris. And the last one here. There's no gags in 2020 Rendezvous.
Chris.
Dave.
You, Dave.
It was me. So there we go. That was Who Said It.
That was better than the bass player from Manson versus the bass player from Elastica, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I never know who they are. These names I have to just nod.
No, I'm convinced that was the best game of Who Said It.
That was
It
quite
was.
good fun, because the quotes on it were quite fun. Those quotes, by the way, give a shout out to Gage.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Picked those quotes out at very
done,
short
Gage.
notice. Today he went through a load of Spudathons and picked out some quotes that he thought might confuse us and we might not remember. I don't remember most of them. So there we go. So lovely. Right, let's get on with the show. We're going to do the song Think Out Loud. Where we usually appear on the side will look all messed up because there's now 5 of us in the chat and the conversation. But, you know, you're all going to have to put up with that. This is the song Think Out Loud, which wasn't even going to make it onto the vinyl. And then it did.
No, it wasn't, was it?
Because you did some vocals on it, and then when I was on a live stream doing the mix, and we started putting extra bits on it, and suddenly we all fell in
It was
love
all
with
that chicka, 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 all
Yeah,
those
all
weird
that-
noises and stuff. And Ricky's octave backing vocal was brilliant. And yeah,
Suddenly it just took a whole new lease of life. So this is a
I love
song
this
here.
song.
Think Out
I
Loud.
love it.
So, oh, hang on a minute. Have I screwed something up now? Have I put a filter on something I didn't mean to put a filter on? Oh dear, I'm really messing all this up, aren't I? Yeah, let me turn that filter off. I was trying to give us a nice little look for while the song was playing, but now I've messed it all up. Anyway, where were we? We've got a great thing here. The clips of the quotes round were pretty hilarious. Thank you very much, Bex. I'm waiting for the round of who said it next time. Who said I should be a nonce? Which I think that's your.
Well, technically, you did as well now.
Yes, but I said it quoting someone else. I mean, if I quote Michael Jackson, does that make me a kiddie fiddler as well? Of course it doesn't, because he was found innocent. Right, where were we?
Sorry, just quoting Cunt in the Gang.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
You can't say that.
Honestly,
Can't say that.
That's a great his song about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it's very funny.
It's very funny. Go and check it out after this show, not while we're doing it. But before any of that, we're now going to do Trevor's True or False. Right, and I need to go back to all of us because yeah, we can't zoom in on Trev because all the layouts weird. I should really think about this for next time. Trevor, give us your true or false, mate.
Right. This is hotel based. In my many hotels I've stayed in all over my life. Never really happy with them, but they're better than sleeping on the street. So, I once walked in a hotel. I can't remember what chain it was. It was in Manchester. And when we checked in, they said, you must tell us what you think of our new beds in the morning when we check out. We just had all the rooms done out with new mattresses, blah, blah, blah. It was so hideously awful, I had to sleep on the floor, on the duvet, because they were about 6 inches thick and they were memory foam. So he ended up like Han Solo when he gets stuck in carbon. It was horrendous. So they asked me in the morning when we checked out, did you enjoy the new bed, sir? I said, no, I had to sleep on the floor. Right, that's the first one. Second one is... okay, oh, yeah.
What was it? Yeah.
I once checked into a hotel and went to the room, and the room was actually the correct temperature without having to ring reception, figure out how to use the heating or the air conditioning. It was just perfect.
That never happens for you.
Oh,
well, I've been in a lot of hotels and some have been all right.
Well, I'm just saying whatever Robert Bone.
Yeah, where's Robert Bone?
Robert Bone.
What are you going with? What are you going with, Rob?
Yeah, so yeah. Interesting. So how long ago did this perfect hotel temperature happen?
Around the same time as the mattress. So that was an audio web tour.
Yeah, but one of them didn't happen, so you can't reference one from the other.
No.
By saying
that would make it too easy. Actually, the temperature was a bit later.
Robert said number 1, so I'm going to go with number 2.
Definitely number 2.
Yeah, 100% number 2.
What do you reckon, Sean?
What am I choosing, the right one, the false one, or the true one?
You've got to pick the true one. You've got to say which is true.
I think, Trev, now the trick to a good lie is obviously to base it on the truth. So sometimes just change a few details, it becomes a lie. So these are probably both similar to something that have happened. But I reckon he slept on the floor once.
So you're going with number one.
I'm going with number 1 because I reckon number 2 is like something that never happens. You never walk into a hotel room and it's right.
Okay. Well, so you're going number 1. Chris and Ricky are going number 2. Because Robert Bone's going number 1, he's never got one right. I'm going to go with his because he's bound to get one right sooner or later. So I'm going with Robert Bone.
The law of averages.
Yeah, law of averages. So let's have a look, see what other people are saying. So
who's law of averages?
She's lovely. I've got her on Facebook. You can connect if you want.
Cousin of sister Sarah Median.
3 a day.
That was a maths joke there. Sorry.
That's why no one laughed.
Laura averages. Sarah Median.
3 a day.
Okay.
Can we fuck all this algebra shit off, please?
All right. Jackie Luck says 1. Robert Bone says 1. Beck says 1. Evelyn says 1. Christine says 1. David says 1. Brian says 1. Donna says 1. Sharon says 1. They all say 1. But
Jenna says 1.
Jenna says 1. But who is saying 2? That's the question. Gage says got to be 2. Anne says 2. Mike Crook says 2. John Chappell says 2. Phil Lux says 2. Eddie says 2. So which is it, Trev? Is it number 1, did you sleep on the floor? Or number 2, was the room perfect straight away?
It was number 1. I had to sleep on the floor. And I had a proper whinge when they asked me, did you enjoy our new beds? I said, no, you should send them all back.
It was
Robert
the detail.
Bone, you've got one
there was
right.
so much detail.
Can we just all congratulate Rob?
Well done, mate.
I'm on round of applause. Well done, Rob.
Rob Bone's got one right, and I started
Well done,
with
mate.
him. I knew he was going to eventually.
You're right, like, because all hotels are always just too hot.
No, to be honest, I think it was more that there wasn't enough detail in it, right? If you'd gone and you know, I checked the heating knob and blah blah
But
blah.
he's done that before. He's gone really detailed on one that was nonsense.
Yeah,
and,
yes.
He's a master of He's either master of misdirection or just talks until he feels he needs to stop talking, and it's just random every time.
It's that one. It's that one. It's the random one.
Bit like me.
It's number 1.
We all do that. So,
Rob says, yes, fucking get in there.
hi, Flossie from Donna. She's saying hi
Plus,
to-
our mascot has just appeared briefly, just because it's the anniversary show. When she first appeared, she was a little bald thing, and now she's running around, never shuts up.
Aw.
She'll be 2 in January, so yeah, that's how long we've been doing this.
Blimey.
Well, coming up, we have a new song. Well, we don't have a new song. I've left that in the
we
script
don't,
from
Dave.
last week. No, we don't. We got one of Trev's songs. Yeah, in fact, that's what's coming up next. We've got one of Trev's songs, and we got a few more picks of our songs from the old days. We've got Chris's to album to week, Ricky's Confession, and Jesus the Pen. It's going to be a long one. So we're going to play, in the tradition of playing all the old stuff, we're going to play Stay Struck, because that was the first one of Trev's
Brilliant.
that we ever played on
Hey.
the show. So,
I like your version better.
I don't know. Yours is...
Trev's version is
Trev's
the one.
It is.
It is the one. Yes,
So here we go.
The one.
Here we go.
I'm feeling good like I did last night. The place is rocking, I'm moving right. The lights are flashing and the heat is on. We're turning up and we're going strong. I love it and I want it again. I love it and I want it again. I love it and I want it again. Stay struck. You look at the ceiling and the room spins round. Too much liquor and you're feeling drowned. You stand and playing on the old ego. You come to the soul and you let on go. I love it and I want it again. I love it and I want it again. I love it and I want it again. Stay strong. You trip and I love the sonic vibes. Your hand is stabbing like the tip of a knife. You take a leap into the open air. You have to stop 'cause you get to tear. I love it and I want it again. I love it and I want it again. I love it and I want it again. Stay strong.
Done.
There we go. That was Stage Struck there. Sean is still with us via audio, but because of screen layout problems in coming up sections, we've got rid of his video. So, but he's still there. He'll be like the voice of God, won't you?
Sean sliced in two. Sounds like a Smith song title.
He's trapped inside YouTube.
Wow, God.
So let's do your comments. Your comments. Where's the button? There it is. What have you been saying about us? What have you all been saying about us? Right. Love
Horrible
Trevor's
thing.
birthday song. Brilliant, says Evelyn. Thank you very much. Oh, Ricky, shame on you. I used to work in Tesco on the checkouts, and the last thing you wanted was your till to be down. There you go, Ricky. You've been told off by Evelyn there. We've got.
Try working at Morrison's, though. Your opinion will be different.
Ah, well. Got Eddie Cridgenton here. Just me so far then. Great choice, Chris, talking about your yes to album of Tut Week.
Oh, the first yes
and
album.
Although this comment's quite long, so it's being cut off, I think, a little bit. But he says, yes, are my all-time fave band along with The Floyd. I bought this album in 1970 along with their second album, Time and a Word, immediately after hearing the Yes album. I saw them live in 1973 at Leicester de Montfort Hall. Yes, that's where I'll be seeing you guys again next month. I'd say Yes is an acquired taste, but I love it, especially their 60s, 70s work. A founder member, John Anderson, is still writing, recording and performing. He's 77 this month. His voice still sounds incredible. He's been touring with young musicians in America for Rock Academy.
That's right.
Playing classic Yes music. Joint founder member Chris Squire is sadly no longer with us, but what a bass player he was. Just my own feelings here. Thought I'd share it with you. Great choice anyway. Cheers. So
nice one.
Lovely
That's
comment there from Eddie.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
And to counteract the eloquence there from Eddie, we've got Tricks of the Dominatrix commenting on Confession Time and talking about the intro music. And Tricks of the Dominatrix, which is Beck, says, is this riff from Ricky's solo album Boris Johnson is a cunt? And yes, it became Cats is the answer that we replied there. So thank you very much for that, Bex, for noticing it. Gage Jones says, love the new feature. Was a tough one this week, talking about Who Said It, Tom York or Matt Bellamy last week. Great session of Who Said It. Well, great for everyone but Ricky, says Robert Bone there. People watching, we've got Brian Craven here saying rewatch still top quality about 2020 Rendezvous when I put up the episode 2 catch up, and Sean's coming in there saying well worth checking out. Cheers, Sean. Evelyn saying pure gold. Christine saying she watched it once more, and John Ralph saying it's superb. And I think we're up to where we were last week. So they are your comments. Let's do another old song. Let's do Second Sight. This is another one of our old songs. One of Chris's. Wonderful song. Here we go.
feel so ashamed, but I'm not to blame. I've got you inside, you know it's right, controlling in all you do. You're just paranoid, I'm slightly annoyed, I'm not giving my soul to you. I'm living on the edge of my nose. You gotta get what you deserve. You won't
Okay, that was Second Sight there from Baked. Obviously, we are making Series 2. Next week is the first bit of filming for Series 2 of 2020 Rendezvous, and we are raising money for that, so 2020rendezvous.com/shop. We haven't got time. I'm not going to play the trailer or the pledge or any of that stuff this week, but please, if you haven't already, go to 2020rendezvous.com/shop. You can buy all these songs are on Baked, plus we've got 2 albums that are available for pre-order, which is 14 and Megalomania, and that really helps us make this. You know,
it does.
And hopefully the fuel crisis won't be going on next weekend when I'm trying to drive up north to do all this filming. We are doing it up north.
We'll just swim.
What?
All right, you'll pay us loads of petrol.
How do we swim up north?
Well, we've got to wetter. The further north you go, it gets wetter.
I'll go Great Yarmouth, start there, go down past France and Calais, then up the other side to...
Come in the River Ribble.
Yeah.
At Preston. You'd be there. No
and
problem.
end up in the Skern.
Couple of hours, breaststroke, peace.
Couple of hours.
Yeah. You know how fast I swim? 4,000 miles an hour.
Do you know how fast the tidal wave will be? I think you wipe out Greenwich. That's just when you get in at Great Yarmouth.
I hope I wipe out the fucking planet.
What's no point filming then, is there?
All right, we'll film, then I'll wipe out the planet.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
He'll need to wipe out the planet because of what he said about being a nonce earlier.
Oh dear, well on that note, we're going for Ricky's confession.
I am a fucking animal. I'm ashamed to say it. It must be why I'm a piece of shit. Sorry, I was farting. Fuck knows. I'm a Twix man, this is. Who's that?
Oh dear, Ricky!
Did everyone miss that? What just happened then? Because
everyone missed what just happened there. Yeah, it's all right.
That was brilliant.
Oh, Rick. Yeah. Just another one of me being an animal. I was out with Rick Juice a few years ago, just getting absolutely battered, and we ended up in this pub in Eltham. I think it's called the Post Office. Have you heard of it, Dave?
Yeah, I've been there loads of times.
Yeah, it's not nice pub. Anyway, I was off my rock. Yeah, and I went upstairs just to have like Time Max. I was battered, and I remember sitting on this cubicle, and I must have passed out for I don't know how long, 15 minutes. But what I'd done, I'd thrown up all in front of me, and then passed out for 15, 20 minutes. And I woke up and I was in like, oh shit, like, you know, I better go back downstairs. Anyway, I've got up, forgot that I'd thrown up and fucking slid across the toilet. Fucking sick. Oh. Anyway, went back downstairs. I don't remember how I got home. I remember trying to get in my front door using my bank card. I don't know what I was doing. And I woke up the next day and the ironing board was out in my room. It was all set up. There was a bottle of Vanish on top of it, and Henry the Hoover was leaning against it, and there was another pile of sick next to my bed. It's just, I'm an actual disgrace. I can't help it. It's go big or go home.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
Ricky.
Oh, I do remember actually. No, that this was this particular time as well. Actually, we got an Uber, but it was on Rick's Uber account. And I remember I threw up down my shirt on this one and shat myself in the back of this Uber.
That's just a bonus confession there.
Yeah, we got booted out in this Uber. And Rick got the bad Uber rating. Mine was untouched.
Yeah, clean.
Yeah, mine
Your
was.
Uber rating was very, very clean.
Yeah, it was.
I like that guy's taxi.
Ricky, when you told that story about leaving piles of sick around the place, you reminded me of cats. And you have a cat. So, as your punishment, I hope your cat leaves you piles of sick everywhere for the next week. Amen.
I'll bring up more furballs than he does.
Oh, dear. Yeah, Jesus, the pen didn't have time to be busy with that one. Well, that was Ricky's confession there. Let's move on to the next track. This is Staying In, which is maybe what Ricky should have done that night. Back. That was Staying In there. The new Going Out. And Sean, the voice of God in the background with no video at the moment, has to go.
He's not going to be staying in at the moment. It's going to be going out. Yeah, no, it's been really nice to be on here, guys. But I've been hiding behind Ricky too long now. I've got to go. It's pretty smelly back here.
Oh, must be awful.
I tend to get in the way of a lot of people.
But yeah, thank you very much, and congratulations on a year of Space Potatoes. It's been fantastic to be along for the ride, and look forward to the next lot.
Cool. I'll give you a shout in a few days, Sean, because I'd like to do a quick sort of 10-minute Zoom call with you for a little thing we've been doing. I've done one with Ricky. I've done one with Chris, where we chat about the kind of the first calls and what we're doing. We're just going to put out a little bit to do that. Yeah. So at some point in the week, we will catch up and do that. And that's also announced it to everyone out there. So that's nice.
Magic stuff.
See you later, mate.
Great stuff. Thanks. And bye.
See you later, Sean.
Bye, Sean.
Bye. Care, mate.
And now we have Chris's to album choice of the week.
Chris's to album choice of the week.
Wonder what it's going to be.
Album choice of the week.
It's the album that defined a generation. It is Baked, the best of Space Potatoes. Every home should have one. It's a classic. 12 tracks taken from their first 3 albums, Potatoes in Space, Interplanetary Vegetables, and The Rise and Fall of King Edward. And if you don't own a copy, first off, why are you sat listening to this? Because everyone should have one. Look at it. It's a belter. Look at that. And that copy's signed. Woo! Yeah. So
when was that released?
Well, I believe it was released in conjunction with some documentary that was being made about some band. I mean, if you like Blur and you like Supergrass and the Manic Street Preachers and other bands of that era, this is right up your strauser.
Excellent. How many songs are on it?
12.
Who produced it?
Well, according to this, you.
Ah, wonderful. Does it sound good?
Sounds fantastic. It's really good on vinyl, actually. Yeah.
Oh.
Look, it has actually got a record in it. It's not just a sleeve.
And apart from Trev's song Stage Struck, every song from this show is on that vinyl, isn't it? Oh, and the first one we played, No Song 3, which didn't make it. But that was the first song.
That was there for historical reasons. But yeah, every song off this Spudathon is on the album. It's a classic. It needs to be in your collection. If you don't own it, you should be ashamed. You should be
Who's the band?
At the parish boundary.
Who's the band?
It's Space Potatoes, mate.
And what's your favourite couple of tracks? Give us your top 3.
My favourite tracks on that, I would have to say, I really do like Think Out Loud, but I would say Second Sight, Mr. Jenkinson, Late for the Bus, basically anything that I was involved in writing, really.
Fantastic. Well, there we go.
As we all know, I'm a massive shit.
So there we go. That was Chris's album choice of the week. That was Baked by Space Potatoes, available at 2020rendezvous.com/shop.
Chris's to album choice of the week.
What a great choice on our anniversary there.
Yeah.
Not contrived at all. So coming up, we got Jesus the Pen, and also we're going to play you now our first ever fictional single from 2005. This is Monday, which is the day it will be tomorrow.
Yes.
And girls a shout. Everyone together, get everyone together. La 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 Monday. Work for university.
classic.
So that was there, Monday. Yeah, our first ever single back in 2005, or at least that's what we tell people.
According to the back notes on the album, it says additional production by Stefan Cul-de-sac.
Absolutely. Now, Ricky put up a post the other day, didn't you? You said you were in, was it St. Stephen's Street or something?
Yes, did.
Yeah, well, Stephen Street being Blur's producer, I didn't realise he'd been made a saint.
Well, there you go.
Maybe we should have a road that our that we live in with Saint Stefan Cul-de-sac.
Let's see what's happening with the music or whatever he says.
Let's see how the music is made.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was when I had to write an email of complaint to First Bus Norfolk.
Oh yes. How did that go?
Well, I got a response.
I saw.
Oh, yeah.
Did you actually send that second response though?
What, tell him to fuck off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised
Deadly serious.
Police turn up. That would be considered threatening action against a public servant.
What, telling someone to fuck off?
Yeah.
Well, why is everything got? Oh, seriously, I can't wait to end this planet.
Put 50p in, pull the handle, and off he goes.
He can't wait to end the planet. First, he confessed to being a pedo. Now he wants to end the planet. Well, I think we need it now because, as you know, it's Sunday, and if you've skipped church, which I think Ricky has, you need not feel guilty because it's Jesus time with Jesus the Pen.
Hello everyone, Jesus here. First things first, happy birthday and happy anniversary to Space Potatoes, who have now been with us for just over a year. I'll tell you who's been with us for longer than just over a year. That's me. I've been with you for over 2,000 years. There's not many pens that can say that. Most would have run out of ink by now. Since Space Potatoes' inception, there's been over 45 new songs recorded. But how many have been written about me over the last 2,000 years? I bet it's more than 45 a year. Dave reportedly went into the wilderness for several hours a night to write the songs. I did 40 days in the desert. These guys have been on social media now, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, for just over a year. Even I, and I'm pretty old, I'm 2,000 years old, even I've been on social media longer than that. I got my first account in 2007. And I've got to say, I've looked into some of their history. All the first album in 2005, second album in 2010, third album in 2015. And none of it really adds up. To be honest, I think the stories about me are more real than the story about them. Anyway, regardless of any of that, happy birthday, Space Potatoes. May the Lord be with you in everything you do. Amen.
He always has to make everything about him, doesn't he? It's always about him.
It is. Nice one, JCFC.
Oh, dreadful man.
FCFC.
Anyway, he is a pen. What do you expect? Right, shall we? We're running well over time, so let's do our last song of the week before we have a little chat and say goodbye to everyone. And we got the last few facts. We got Brian's facts. We got the ones about the Lux. We got Evelyn. We got Christine, and one about Flossie. So make sure you watch out for those. What do you think the last track off Baked of the show we're going to play is going to be?
I'll just check the track listing. Miss Canada.
It's not going to be that one, is it?
Damn it!
It's 1,000 things. But before that, I know what Ricky's laughing at. He's laughing at Robert Bone.
Yeah.
With Ricky wanting to destroy the Earth, he would make a great Bond villain. And there's only one thing that can stop him. Fractions.
It's like the kryptonite to Superman.
Ricky's kryptonite.
Don't come anywhere near me with fractions, for fuck's sake.
Never look at Gert Frobe anyway, you.
Oh dear. Yeah, there's a few mentions of fractions, I think, in the first or second episode. Between Trev and Ricky. They've got some great lines over that. Anyway, let's not tell people all that. So yeah, this is 1,000 Things from Baked, Best of Space Potatoes, which
having its 1,000th play.
Yeah, which is available at 2020rendezvous.com/shop. And also you can pre-order 14 and Megalomania, and you can get handwritten lyrics, and you can get all sorts of stuff over there, and it really helps us. Or you can just donate us some cash, because it really helps us fund Series 2 that we're starting to film next week.
It does. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And if you want any of Ricky's bodily fluids as well, we did manage to get £100 or a couple of £100 last time. I can't remember, but Ricky, any bodily fluids you want to auction off in the next Spudathon? Just think about it.
I mean, it's been a couple of days, if you know what I mean.
Right. So on that note, here's the romantic song of the album, 1,000 Things.
The
And we're going back to the old Zoom layout for a second, just to read a few comments, just for a bit of nostalgia purposes. So, what a great year. Here's to many more from Gage. Thank you very much. Jackie
Cheers,
says
mate.
she practices Trev's noises for more than an hour. Absolutely. Thank you all, and especially the Space Potatoes, for all the hard work over the last year, and to all newfound Spuds friendships. Well, that's lovely, Anne, because this really has been it's been a group thing. You know, we do stuff together. We've kind of found new things about each other, and loads of other people have got involved. You know, there are too many to mention here, and if I try to, I'll miss someone out, then that'll piss them off. But all you lot that watch each week and you buy it and you've funded it and you've liked the songs and shared things, it really means a lot, because it's kept us a little bit sane, to be honest.
It has kept us sane, this project. It really, really has. I'll freely admit I had a bit of a blip before Christmas, and dealing with, chatting with Dave really, really helped. And you guys, I feel loads closer to the three of you. I really do. And when we go on tour, it will feel different being on tour, because we've got this bond between us that we didn't have before, and our lives are definitely, I can speak for myself, obviously, but our lives are eternally richer because of it. This is the thing I'm most proud of musically in my entire life.
Fantastic.
So we got here, Sharon says, this has been such a fun year. Thank you for all the interaction. It's been a bright light through the pandemic. And that's exactly it. As I sort of iterate what Chris was saying there, but then agree with Sharon. It has been a light for us as well. So
totally,
that's been great. I'm feeling a bit emotional now, coming to think how far you guys have come from Jenna there. Jackie saying, great night as always. Jenna. And Christine's waiting for the subtitles in French.
Craven says, Ricky, ignore all the 8/3 pi r cubed they give you. Dave, what's the science behind that?
Oh dear,
that should be a t-shirt.
Pi r cubed. Yeah, I don't know that's off the top of my head. I don't think that's a known formula for anything sensible. Robert Bone does say that he's just hoping none of the people that have been viewing this week work for Operation U-Tree. So. And he's glad he stumbled across Space Potatoes where he did. Brian Craven says Bond, potato Bond. Yes, absolutely.
That's us.
Jackie says that she looks at me in a totally different way now, Dave, with 2 kisses. And I'll be honest with you, on that note, we should go. I'm going to go back to the normal layout. There we go, back to our proper new layout. And it's time to say goodbye. So, Chris, do you want to say goodbye?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Trevor?
Goodbye.
Ricky? And everyone, it's a goodbye from me. Make the noises. See you later, Space Potatoes.
and